So one of the things that I often make is vanilla sugar. There's a recipe below. I don't even think it's a recipe, I just think it's a technique. You take some sugar and you put vanilla pods in. Now you can actually see on here where I've dimpled these vanilla pods through. This has been sitting for actually probably about 6 months now. And there's just a little tip I want to give to you, and that is that when you put your sugar in with the vanilla pods, it's got a little bit of dampness about it. And that's normal. That's the oils, it's the infusion of the vanilla is slightly damp. And what it does is it makes the sugar clump together. So one of the things that I do before I use my sugar is I actually have to kind of scrape it out slightly. I can't help it. So if you take a look over this now, it's not difficult to do, but it might be that you want to put that sugar through a sieve before you use it. And these little sugary bits of vanilla, don't throw them away. I know you're going to think, but they've had all the vanilla infused out of them. But there's still fibre in there and there's still flavour. Now, I don't personally really like anything too sweet. And you can see that this has got a ton of flavour in. And I actually break them up and I put them, because they're quite dry, I break them up and I either leave them to dry a little bit more. You can see these have got a bit to go. And I use them in my coffee, and you can split them in half. You can either put them in a coffee pot as you brew your coffee, or if they're really dry, you can put them through your coffee mill and you will have a second use of it. That tiny little bit of sugar goes down really well. I drink my coffee black, and make the most out of, thrown it on the floor, make the most out of vanilla. So, and that sugar now is infused. Frankly, as long as you keep it sealed, it will last for several years. I'm not suggesting that you do keep it for several years, but there is no major time delay on you using that. So enjoy using vanilla in your sugar. It really elevates anything that you need to sweeten. I don't like using a lot of sugar, but if I do, it needs to carry flavour with it and elevate, as I say, a sweet bake. Well, you can see I haven't used very much, but there you go.